Good evening, Chair Bergen, ladies and gentlemen of the Freeholder Board, Bruce, Paterson, Darwood. I guess you could say I'm here in a self-interest. I'm from Garwood, I'm not from Roselle. I wrote a letter, of course, to all the towns, and I also copied you on it that, you know, it doesn't look too positive as to who's going to win this game here, the Roselle people or your politically connected crowd. So, but anyway, you know, Dr. Chowdhury, he finished his speech saying silence is not an option, and we're looking at many people here that are not keeping silent, and most of it I see is based on financials. You know, yes, the kids need something, I can't argue that, and there should be a project, I'm not going to argue that either, but the people of Roselle actually had ideas. The library, just to add on the library, I think somebody was talking about Warren Anko possibly has that large project right there. Maybe it's just a school has to be built, but I mean, you know, somehow this isn't being thought. This is just a runaway train here, and it's now $59 million from what I understand, and a $500 tax number a year versus somebody saying a $2,400 tax. That makes no sense at 24. I could see 500. I've been following government, and I can see $500 a year, and that is a stress on the taxpayers. Somebody said the 6th worst town in taxes versus income, and so this will push it probably the first, and then they may default. And that's why I'm here for the self-interest, is because if Roselle defaults, of course it'll be pushed back onto the county because they guaranteed the bond, and of course, guess who pays for it? Everybody else, including Garwood. So I'm a little self-interested here, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of failures from this county, and I wrote a letter. The solar program failed. The UCUA refinance had failed with millions missing. The UCUA tonnage requirement, that failed. The Music Fest, that turned into a boondoggle, costing taxpayers money. The constant pay and play that goes to all these politically connected firms like Netta, who donate $77,000, and he pops up as a selected architect.
To the point.
The point is, I suggest you really waylay this, sit back, rethink it, get with Roselle. Somebody suggested a referendum. Let's hear what the people say. You're not living in Roselle, so these people are, and let them determine it by referendum. That just makes sense. But I mean, you know, I've been coming here for, I don't know, 15 years, and I'll tell you, I don't see much sense here. I wrote that letter that we just got a snowball rolling down the hill, and the people and the 1,400 or 1,500 homes that are closed, underwater,
Thank you.
abandoned.
Thank you, Mr. Patterson. You know,
There's going to be a lot more.
Mr. Patterson.
Do you really care about
Sit
it?
down, please.
Thank you.
Step up, please.